my creatives, and welcome to another video. So today I'm going to share with you how to make a DIY address book that is flexible, because I have so many addresses from all of you guys, and maybe in the future I just want to send something random, so I keep all of your addresses. But I had those in a traveler's notebook written down, but that was not on alphabetical order, and I found it hard to keep it organized with addresses changing or adding more, so I needed a flexible system, and that is what I'm going to make with you today. So first of all, I'm going to make a cover. My address book is based around index cards, and I will give you the sizes of the index cards that I am using. So the cards are 4 1/8 of an inch by 2 7/8 of an inch, which is 10.5 centimeters by 7.3 centimeters. And my cover that you are seeing me making right now will be 4 3/8 of an inch by 3 1/8 of an inch, and that is in centimeters 11.2 centimeters by 8 centimeters. I will also add these measurements down below in the description box, but I had a request to do better on my measuring, so that is what I did for you guys. So I'm using some cardstock that I have randomly laying around, and I am going to add some matte medium on there, and I am using an AC Digital's kit. This is Maggie Holmes Flourish, and I chose this houses paper because I thought it was perfect for an address book, as you know, houses, addresses. So that is why I chose this paper, and I just stuck it on there. I kept in mind to leave a certain amount of paper around it. I think maybe it's 1 inch or something like that, to fold it over. And now I'm going to take off the corners so it will not bulk up on there, and I will fold it over so you have a nice clean edge. This is also what you do with the covers for your junk journals, so if you are a journal maker, you know this process. So I stick everything down with matte gel medium because it's sticky and I like it, like doing it that way. And I will do this for both of my covers, but I skipped this part because you already saw me making one. For the inside, I chose another paper. I chose a paper that's a bit more basic, and I am going to stick that on the inside to cover up the edges. So the inside paper has the same size as my index cards. So you see a little bit of the house paper also on the inside. I believe it's 1/8 of an inch on all sides. And I'm also going to stick that down with some Ranger multi-medium matte. So if you want to know what I used, everything is listed down below, and if I can find it online, it is linked down below. Some of them are affiliate links and some of them are not, just so you know, but most of the stuff that I use will be listed down below in the description box. So now I'm taking the ephemera that is with the digital kit. These are all hand cut, by the way, because that's what you have to do when you print your own digital kits. And now I take this sticker book. I believe it's a Maggie Holmes sticker book, yes, and that will also be linked down below in the description box, to add a little bit of decoration, but also add with these beautiful leather stickers address book on the front of my cover. So it's a very simple project to make, but I am using it for a couple of months right now, and I am loving it because, I also add my own sticker on the back, because now I have a place where all my addresses go, and it's such a flexible system, so I can keep it in alphabetical order without any trouble. So now I'm taking some clear book cover plastic stuff to protect my cover, because I want this little book to be durable, or at least the covers. I will take this with me when I go downstairs, write addresses or something, and I don't want it to get messed up, so that is why I chose to add the clear cover on top of it. And I also leave enough space on the sides to fold it over, and I do the same process as I did before with the cover, taking off, it's somewhat of a triangle shape I can't describe what shape it is. I hope you saw it. And I'm just folding it over on the inside so that the cover is a bit more sturdy and it will be more protected. I also burnish it down with my bone folder, and I will repeat the process for the front cover. I did first the back cover to try it out, because if I would mess up the front cover, that would suck. So I started with the back. Now I'm going to make my dividers, and these are very, very simple. So I chose 3 types of pattern paper. They're all florals because I love florals, and I'm going to cut them to the size of my index cards, because I'm going to use an index card as a base and cover it with pattern paper. So here I'm going to write down my measurements so I don't forget. But I like I said, the measurements are down below in the description box. So that's what I do for these 3 pattern papers, and now I will take my index cards and I'm going to cover them with this pattern paper to make dividers. I was also thinking about adding tabs, but I didn't want them to hang out of the book, so I didn't. I don't know if I will in the future, but for now it works like a dream. So I'm going to alternate my pattern papers because I have 3, so I will alternate them with the 3 papers. And now I'm going to add these gold letter stickers, and I'm just going to add A, B, C, D, etc., etc. on all the pages. So all of them have 2 letters, except for the last one. The last one has 3. So I believe I have 12 dividers for this address book. Yes. And now you see me flipping through these. They're just altered. And I am going to punch some holes with my hole punch. And then I will clip them all together with a binder ring. And because I use a binder ring, I can open and close the address book all the time, so I can take out addresses that are not available, not relevant anymore. For example, if someone moves, I can take out that address and replace it with the address that is currently being used. So I try to keep the holes around the same place. At first I tried to punch it through with the hole because I'm lazy, but I figured out that that didn't work properly, so I took my pencil and drew the hole on the place where I had to punch it. So now all the holes are approximately on the same place. And now I will take some blank index cards, and these will the cards that I will write the address on. So to show you how I do it, I write my own address on there. Don't worry, it's my PO box. I don't live here. I don't share my home address on YouTube. So yeah, I'm just going to punch some holes to prepare some address cards. I have a bunch of addresses, guys, after I filled this in. It's crazy. So yeah, here I write down my own address to show how I will add those to my DIY address book in alphabetical order. So I hope this video was a bit helpful and gave you some ideas for your own address book. If you liked it, I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up. I would also love it if you would consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you all next time. Bye!